Donald Trump's campaign is in a state of utter collapse, and it is not just because of the horrifying Madison Square Garden rally that he had on Sunday, but because of a myriad of reasons that are leading Donald Trump to lose his mind. We see him lashing out more than he has even in the past weeks as of recently because he is so angry. Because as we know, Donald Trump isn't running for president, he is running away from prison. And so the closer we get to election day, the more crazed he has become and the more desperate really he's become. We have seen Donald Trump say that he might cut federal income tax in an attempt to win votes in the final days of this campaign. Obviously, Elon Musk trying to give away millions of dollars to buy votes. But the most ridiculous example of Donald Trump's pandering in an attempt to save his campaign can be seen in a video he just posted on Truth Social. And I am promising you, this is the worst thing that Donald Trump has ever put out. It is pandering, it is ridiculous, and it makes him look insane. And we are going to get into all of that. But before we do, if I could quickly ask you to leave a like on this video. And if you haven't already and you enjoy our channel, to hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way and it really means the world to me. Now, Trump posted this video in response to the very reasonable, to put it bluntly, and deserved outrage and backlash to the comments made at his Madison Square Garden rally. So before we get into this video, I want to hear President Obama's response right here.
We saw it last night. I know nobody's going to boo now. All you're going to do is vote. Hold on a second. So the man holds this big rally at Madison Square Garden. And the warm-up speakers were saying the most, we're trotting out and peddling the most racist, sexist, bigoted stereotypes. One guy called Puerto Rico, quote, an island of garbage. Now, these are fellow citizens he's talking about. Here in Philadelphia, they are your neighbors. They are your friends. They are your co-workers. Their kids go to school with your kids. These are Americans. They're people. And that is the reason why this election should not be close. It should be clear. Here's a good rule. If somebody does not respect you, if somebody does not see you as fellow citizens with equal claims to opportunity, to the pursuit of happiness, to the American dream, you should not vote for them. You should not expect them to make your life better. They will not help you make they will not help you pay the bills. They're not gonna work hard to make sure your kid gets a good education. They're not gonna help you with a down payment on a house. I mean, we have to reject the kind of politics of division and hatred that we saw represented. America's ready to turn the page. America's ready for a better story. Philadelphia, we are ready for a president, Kamala Harris.
Such a perfect call out from President Obama, and really just such a perfect representation of what the Trump campaign is all about. It's about grievance, it's about anger, it's about revenge, it's about an enemies list rather than a to-do list like Kamala Harris has said. And it's incredibly off-putting to voters. And of course, the most off-putting comment that was made this weekend, surprisingly not from Donald Trump, but that joke made by that comedian, which is incredibly bad for Donald Trump, as we're starting to see, losing support from Puerto Rican voters in Pennsylvania and Arizona and Georgia by the hundreds of thousands, which could potentially sway this election. And so Donald Trump took to Truth Social, attempting to salvage that support, posting the worst video I have ever seen, the most pandering piece of nonsense. You have to take a look.
I will vote for Donald Trump. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. The people go out to vote, no fear, no more. Vote for Trump. Let's go. Vote for Trump. If you wanna keep America great, vote for Trump. Let's do it. I vote for Trump. Come on. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote. Oh yeah. For Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Oh my God, I will vote. Oh my God. I will vote for Donald Trump. Right now. I don't believe in fake news. All I need is the truth. Because we love our country. We love it just like you. The economy. For Trump. Life is good. For Trump. Because we love our country. We love it just like you. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. Everybody, come on. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. I know my daughter. If you feel proud to be American, raise your hand. God bless America. If you feel proud to be American, raise your hand. God bless America. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump.
Now, if that's not the worst political ad in the history of politics, if that's not the worst ad in the history of advertising, I don't know what is. Could anything be more pandering? Could anything be more just nonsensical? I don't know who that moves, who that sways. What was that ad? It was just nonsense, showing how desperate the Trump campaign is. I cannot believe he posted that. Horrifying. Horrifying. Almost as bad as his rally over the weekend, which Jessica Tarloff called out right here.
But maybe
Is he
if
a
you
roast
saw
comic? Are you a fan of roasts?
can
I remember
finish?
you
am.
loving the Tom
Actually,
Brady roast.
I was about to say, I in fact thought Hinchcliffe was one of the funnier people at Tom Brady's roast. But a comedy show and a closing message political rally are very different. And you
Agreed.
want to do no harm with 8 days left to go. And it's very clear that harm was done. And you know that because Republicans came out right away flipping out about this. Rick Scott posting, Anthony D'Esposito, who is a congressman in Suffolk County, immediately said, absolutely not to this. Puerto Ricans are great. He's Puerto Rican himself. Marco Rubio came out, he was trying to defend the larger message, but he said Puerto Ricans are good people. And the Kamala Harris campaign is reporting that they haven't seen something break through like this comment has yet in the campaign. They're talking about
Such a perfect call out there from Jessica. And of course, we have seen so many Trump stooges jump at the opportunity to try to clean up this mess and defend their leader. And one of the worst of those Trump stooges appeared on CNN, Scott Jennings. Let's listen to what he had to say so he can shut it down.
Offended by this, and I totally think it's perfectly fine to be offended by it because some of the things that were said were offensive. But if you're offended by this, people from the entertainment industry saying vile and offensive things in the context of politics, Kamala Harris certainly has entertainment industry supporters that have said vile and offensive things. Not all of them were at her rallies. But if you look at some of the lyrics and other production that they've done, it is terrible, vile, and offensive. So if we're all going to professionally faint tonight, I would just say let's maybe do it on
introducing
both sides of
her
the line because
at a
I'm
rally?
against it.
What just a weak response from Scott Jennings. I don't expect a lot from you, Scott. The bar is pretty low, but you have somehow gone under it. You're saying that Kamala Harris, celebrities that support her, that's not what this is about, Scott. It's not about the people vaguely around you. It's about a person Donald Trump invited to his rally, who was the opening act, and whose speech was vetted. They knew that comment was in there. They didn't care because they liked it. People in the crowd laughed. That tells you everything you need to know about those people. Everything. That they're angry, that they're vengeful, just like Kamala Harris said right here.
And let's be clear, we are all here because we are fighting for a democracy and for the right of people to be heard and seen. We're not about the enemy within. We know we are all in this together. That's what we are fighting for. And my whole career,
the enemy from within. It's not just that he said it, but he continues to say it. It's a part of his stump speech now. It's a part of his prepared remarks. He wants to be saying it because that's what his campaign is about. It is about grievance. It's about anger. It's about revenge. It's about going after your enemy. And we clearly know who that is for Donald Trump. It's all Americans, really. All Americans who oppose him in any way, shape, or form. He doesn't care. And he won't have any guardrails in place to stop him. That should scare us, especially when he views his campaign this way.
I don't think anybody has ever seen anything like what happened the other night at Madison Square Garden. The love in that room, it was breathtaking, and you could have filled it many, many times with the people that were unable to get in. But politicians that have been doing this for a long time, 30 and 40 years, said there's never been an event so beautiful. It was like a love fest.
If he thought that was a love fest, I don't even imagine what he thinks angry hatred looks like. Well, I guess it looks like to him Kamala Harris calling out his actual angry hatred because he's so sick and twisted in the head. But that is exactly what we have to call out every single day. And we're going to on this show. And if you want to support that, as always, you can hit that subscribe button. You can leave a like on this video. And if you stuck around to the end, you can drop a blue heart in the comments. And until next time, I'll see you soon.